to another special night. Welcome to another live streaming session. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is all about life and purpose. Yeah, and no purpose, purpose, purpose. You will always hear purpose. You can never get tired of hearing purpose. What is purpose? Why are you living? What is the driving force? What was the reason behind your existence? Why are you existing? Why were you created? What are you meant to do? There are different questions, series of questions that comes at different times, seasonal, periodical, frequently, and sometimes you don't have the answers to these questions. And sometimes maybe in search, some persons will be in search of happiness, some persons will be in search of trying to discover their purpose. But I feel one of the best ways to realizing purpose or discovering your existence value or existential value is through today's topic, which is the path to fulfillment. I feel like when you understand what gives you fulfillment, when you understand what gives you that satisfaction, it will be a lot easier to tailor down everything that concerns you towards what gives you fulfillment or towards what gives you satisfaction. But now it's still a path. Just as discovering purpose is a journey, just as discovering what makes you happy or what gives you peace is a journey. Everything is a journey. It's not You're not meant to be in a haze, or it's not something you have to rush over or rush into. Sometimes you have to take it step by step before you take a leap. So the path to fulfillment is our topic for tonight, and I feel like understanding what makes you fulfilled or what gives you that satisfaction is kind of not just a beginner step, but a very essential step to discovering your purpose and discovering what would give you that. Because fulfillment is not just about temporal; it's what would give you I wouldn't say permanent, but longevity. You feel me? It's all keep you on the timeline at least for a longer time, even towards a legacy status. Because now, when you fulfill it, it'll be easier for you to impact the lives of others. It'll be easier for other people to profit off of what you have learned or off of what you have made for yourself. That way, now you're living in a larger purpose because you've discovered what gives you fulfillment. But now, like I said, it's a path, just as the topic says, the path to fulfillment. Now, what is the path? It's all about understanding what it means to live a life that feels deeply satisfying and complete. Sorry, before I go on, we begin today's session in the name of the Father, Son, and the Spirit. Amen. All right. As I was saying, the path to fulfillment is all about understanding what it means to live a life that feels deeply satisfying and complete. Now, the words you're meant to circle in this statement or this thing I just said is satisfying and complete. The one is all about understanding. Now, you can't just get into something without understanding what that thing is. You can't just pass an exam without really understanding the course or understanding the subject. That's how it is. You can never truly attain fulfillment in life without understanding what you're living for and how you're living and what you want to do to be remembered for or remembered by when you're no longer present. You feel me? So the path to fulfillment is all about understanding what it means to live a life that feels deeply satisfying and complete. There's a kind of state, they call it the flow state or states in flow or state of flow, whichever way you understand what I'm trying to say. Whereby you're doing something and we can get lost in time and you wouldn't get tired of doing that stuff. That's like a flow state, that's stuff that it gives you joy, it's like something you're passionate about, it's like a hobby. It's something you can spend a lot of time doing and you wouldn't get tired of doing. So that path to fulfillment is all about understanding that thing that truly means to you and not just giving your life a meaning or giving you a meaning, but it feels deeply satisfying and complete. Like whenever you indulge or whenever you're doing that stuff, you feel satisfied and you feel complete. So fulfillment is a unique journey because everybody has his or her own journey that's peculiar to them. Everyone has their journey specifically tailored to them or specifically tailored to their path or their purpose. My path is definitely different from yours. Yes, sometime we come, probably both of us may cross path and we would have to complement each other. That's helping each other because in life people need people. We are human beings. So one of the best ways, to living a life of success is helping people and people helping you and working with people because what a team will achieve, you as an individual, you can achieve what a team would achieve. So our path may cross, but then Fulfillment is a unique journey for each person. What gives me fulfillment? Not because you're my friend, you now follow me like, oh, mama, I just follow you as we guys now. Whatever gives you fulfillment, to give me fulfillment. Nah, that's a unique journey. That's something that you're meant to discover on your own and by yourself. Because fulfillment is a unique journey for each person. But at its core, it's about aligning your actions, your values, and your purpose to create a life that you feel proud of, a life where you wake up feeling motivated and can go to bed feeling content and very happy. Now that's what it means to live in a life of fulfillment, or the path to fulfillment. Like I said, when you're trying to discover your purpose, now that may sound very tough, or that may sound very hard, or that may sound very bogus for some persons, or that may sound very scary to some people when they say, have you discovered your purpose? It may sound very scary and be like, bro, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing. So it can be scary, but the path to fulfillment is a lot subtle. It's a lot easier because, like I said, it's a unique journey for each person. But at its core, it's you, it's me finding those things that aligns with our actions, doing those things that aligns with our values, and doing things that aligns with our purpose to create a life that we feel proud of, to create a life that you feel proud of. Now, whenever you hear create a life that you feel proud of, that's whatever you think, you know that you're going to sleep, you're at peace, you're waking up, you're motivated because you are doing something you are proud of. Circle that word, proud of. Now, whenever you're doing something you are proud of, definitely, truly, and really, is definitely not something the society has told you to do. It's definitely not something that is still not based on peer pressure because your friends are doing them. When you're doing something you're proud of, it's something that resonates with your values. It's something that aligns with your actions. It's something that actually aligns with what you want to do and what you want to achieve. And the legacy you want to leave on the sands of time. That's when you're truly doing what gives you fulfillment. That's when it shows you on the path to fulfillment. Now, whenever you're doing anything that makes you proud, that makes you happy, that makes you feel, that kind of energetic vibe, and like you just know, oh, that kind of vibe, you feel me? You know that, yeah, you're on the closer path to fulfillment, or you're on the path to fulfillment. But then there's a view, or there's a guideline, or the highlights, that gives a closer look to what that path involves. Sorry, like I said, everyone has a unique path, everyone has a special path, everyone has a peculiar path tailored to their purpose, or tailored to what would give them fulfillment, or tailored to their actions, or tailored to what would give them peace and satisfaction. Remember, you can compromise anything in this life, but you should never compromise your peace, and you should never compromise yourself. When I mean self, I mean your value, because you can take away everything that belongs to your man, but his values definitely will definitely speak for him. You can take everything that belongs to a man, but when that man has peace, he has everything he needs on this earth. You feel me? So you can compromise anything on this earth, although I wouldn't advise you to compromise, but that sometimes that compromise is very, very, very needed and essential. That is in relationship. When you have to let go of your ego and let go of some self, for the relationship, that the relationship can stand, because it has to be mutual and the respect has to be mutual. But when it comes to peace, when it comes to fulfillment, you can compromise everything, but never compromise your peace and never compromise your values, because for a man, your integrity could be what will speak for you like 10 years to come, or 10 years later, or 25, 30, even 100 years later. Your integrity could be the only thing that would speak for you. So when you compromise your values, what do you have else? It's like when you're compromising your values, it's like compromising your name. As the Bible says, a good name is better than silver and gold. That's riches. So compromising your values and compromising your peace is like you killing yourself. It's like I don't know if I can say that on live stream, but then you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like you on your head, you feel me? Because when you compromise yourself, when you compromise your peace, when you compromise your values, what else do you got? What else do you have to speak for you? So these are the things that will give you fulfillment, that shows that you're on the path to fulfillment. So here's a closer look to what this path involves. But one, knowing yourself deeply. There's no way you can understand anything on this earth without you knowing yourself. There's no way you can truly make decisions without you understanding what that cause is about. There's no way you can truly go to a new place or start a journey without you truly understanding the map or understanding the route. It's just like you going to United States and you're trying to follow a route to Japan. There's no way. There's no way you can do that. Excuse me. So as I was saying, there's no way, ish, there's no way you can truly, involve in some things without you truly understanding yourself. There's no way you can embark on a journey without you knowing the routes or knowing the directions to that journey. That's how it is. For you to understand your path, you have to know yourself deeply. Hi, Wilberforce Wanambisi. Shout out to you. I saw your message, although it was never necessary. But then, you have your phone and you can type whatever you want, man. But then, you're still welcome, nevertheless. Bless up. So, as I was saying, the first way to understanding your path or knowing your path to fulfillment is knowing yourself deeply. Now, the journey it definitely begins with you discovering yourself. That is self discovery. To find fulfillment, you first need to know what truly matters to you. You first really need to know your passions, you need to know your strength, and you need to know the values that you hold there. Because for you to be successful, you have to be aware of your strength and you have to be aware of your weakness. If you go for like a tryout or like like a football like training and there are scouts, you wouldn't go to play defense when you know your strength is attack, or you wouldn't go to play the skipper when you know your strength is the midfield. It will be foolishness. So for you to understand and be on your path to fulfillment, you have to know yourself deeply, and that's self-discovery. You need to know what really matters to you, your passions, your strength, and the values you hold there. Now, this might mean you asking yourself questions like what makes you feel alive. These are questions you need to ask yourself, some kind of theoretical and skeptical questions. Because believe me, everyone on this earth can gather and ask you questions that can gather, give you advice, but there's no one that will advise you better than yourself. And the best way for you to advise yourself is for you to ask yourself all these challenging questions. You feel me? So after asking yourself what makes you feel alive, what do you want your life to stand for? That's like legacy. When you're no more, what do you want to be remembered for or remembered by? Because self-awareness lays that foundation, which helps you understand what will bring you lasting joy rather than momentary pleasure. One of the best ways also for you to know if you're on the right path or not is that ask yourself questions like, okay, in 10 years to come, or in 7 years, or in 5 years to come, this thing I'm doing, would I regret it? Or this thing I'm doing, would it make me happy 10 years to come? Ask yourself some challenging questions. These challenging questions will help you like know if you're on the right path or not, or if you're on the path to fulfillment. So if you're doing something and you're trying to confuse and you're like, bro, I don't know, I'm confused. I need someone to just ask yourself, in 10 years to come, would I regret doing this stuff? There's no way your conscience will don't prick you. There's no way your instinct will don't tell you. There's no way your subconscious will don't let you know if you're doing the right thing or not. So ask yourself challenging questions. This thing I'm doing, 5 years to come, would I be happy? Would I be happy with myself? 5 years to come, if someone asks me what have I done in my life, would I be like happy to like share my story, or share my progress? Even if you're successful, there's some persons that they'll be successful but they wouldn't have peace. You feel me? You can be successful but you may not have peace. You can have the whole money in the world but you don't have that peace because you are not on the path to your fulfillment. Now you may have money but you are not fulfilled. So if you ask yourself, in a couple of years, will I be happy with this thing I'm doing? Will I be fulfilled? I know it's a successful career, but would it be something that really aligns, with my values, or really aligns, with my passion or the values that I hold there? If it doesn't, then it's not too late to like reroute. You feel me? But first, for you to understand if you're on the path to fulfillment, you have to know yourself deeply. Nobody can know yourself better than you. Yes, your parents give birth to you. Yes, your parents, nurtured you. Yes, your parents knew your grounding and foundational stages, but then they don't know you like you know yourself. The only person that know you better than you know yourself is God, and that's like the best person to ask for things like direction, purpose and stuff. But asking yourself challenging questions is another way to help. It's just like you are a guy and someone comes and tell you that you are a girl, you be like, are you mad? You feel me? That's because you know yourself. That because looking at yourself, you have the features of a guy. Looking at yourself, you possess, everything and the qualities of a guy, and someone just confront me and tell you, I saw you in my dream yesterday. You're a girl. I know you're just disguising. You'd be like, if I slap you, get out of this place. That's because you are a guy and you possess everything that a man possesses or a guy possesses. Or you're a girl and someone just comes from nowhere and be like, I'm coming from Botswana or I'm coming from Kazakhstan, and I saw you, I saw you in a vision. You're a guy, and you look at your you don't even need to look at yourself. You look at the person and be like, it's like you are crazy. It's like you just left the psychiatric world. You feel me? This is because you know yourself. So understanding yourself and knowing yourself deeply is the best way for you to understand your path and know the path and be on the path to fulfillment. The next step is setting meaningful goals. Now, some of us, some of the times, what like takes us off the radar is because we set goals, but then we set, should I call it, very unrealistic goals. You get, excuse me, sir. Realistic goals, and some of these goals now, they are good. Don't get me wrong, they are very wonderful goals, like beautiful, beautiful goals, but they are unrealistic, and because they are unrealistic, when it seems like we're not achieving it and we are not like going forward or going at the pace that we feel we are meant to be going at, we feel we are not worthy, or we feel like we are a failure or something. Bro, you have to check yourself, set meaningful goals. Fulfillment often comes from working towards goals that reflect your deeper values. These aren't just career goals, don't get me wrong. They're not just career goals, and they are not financial achievements either. But this could include, personal growth. It could include, relationships, or it could also include contributing to something greater than yourself that has a larger purpose, that is impacting the lives of other people through yourself, or through what you're doing, or through something you know how to do. You feel me? That is setting meaningful goals. And by setting goals that resonate with your core values, circle the phrase core values. You create a roadmap, like you create a roadmap. Now it does like a direction that not only pushes you to grow, but also brings a sense of satisfaction as you make progress. But then your goals has to be meaningful. Your goals are things that you can, recall them to yourself. Like every day you wake up and be like, bro, these are my goals. These are the things I want to achieve. You feel me? And if someone asks you, bro, what are your goals, in like in two statements, just tell me in two lines. You'll be like, okay, yeah, I want to be this. I want to be, the first, athlete or Olympic champion, from my state or from my country or from my village, so I can be like a beacon of hope to top rising and uprising stars and very good athletes in my village, so that they can know that yes, you can come from Somalia, you can come from Kenya, you can come from America, you can come from anywhere and achieve whatever you want to achieve. As far it's a meaningful goal and you set your heart to it, and it's on your path to what will give you fulfillment. You get, so set meaningful goals. Now you can have large goals, you can have billion-dollar goals, but then never despise the time of little beginnings. You feel me? You can have billion-dollar goals and you wouldn't just expect, and probably you just have like $1,000 in your account, and you just like, bro, billion. Bro, start with $1,000 you have or you got. You get, so that when someone asks you what are you doing, you'll be able to tell the person, okay, yeah, this is what I want to achieve. But then on the roadmap to me achieving this my billion-dollar goals, definitely a marathon starts from a step. So from on the roadmap to me achieving this my billion-dollar goal, I've started with this $1,000, and I know, in a couple of years, by God grace, I should have achieved, a particular feat. You feel me? So measure, like, cut these your goals into smaller units, so it will be easier when you like scaling through, so you can have like your milestones for yourself. Because when you have milestones, it shows that yes, you're on the right path. When you have milestones, it shows you that okay, yes, you're successful. When you have milestones, it shows that yes, you're progressing. But if you just sit there, keep saying your more the $1 billion goal, and you're waiting for yourself to have that $1 billion, you may never truly have the $1 billion, because it's you starting with $1,000 that would measure up, or like tell yourself if you're cut out for it or not. And if you're able to like grow the $1,000 to like $10,000, it shows that okay, yeah, this dream is valid, and whatever you're doing is working, and it shows that yeah, you're on the right path. And as far as it gives you fulfillment, you definitely achieve that $1 billion goal. But then you have to set meaningful goals that aligns with your core values and the kind of impact you want to leave, or what you want to set, or the kind of name you want to live by when you're no more. You feel me? Meaningful goals, you feel me? So other one is living with purpose. Now, yeah, we're talking about fulfillment, but then fulfillment cannot be overemphasized on without talking about purpose. And now living with purpose, fulfillment requires a sense of purpose. What is that purpose? Purpose is like a reason why you live. The Japanese will say, how do they say? They call it ikigai. That is reason to live. What keeps you going? What is that thing that when you wake up in the morning you're like, okay, yeah, this is it. When you're going back, when you're going to bed, be like, yeah, this is it. I'm grateful I was able to touch at least a part of it today. You wake up again, say, this is it. So reason, what is that thing that keeps you getting up every day? The reason for you to get up each day with enthusiasm, that's your purpose. That's you living with purpose. And fulfillment requires that sense of purpose. Fulfillment requires that reason for you to get up each day with enthusiasm. You feel me? And purpose is often about finding ways to use your unique talents, finding ways to use your unique skills, finding ways to use your passions in a way that positively impacts others. That's what it is about living with purpose. Purpose goes beyond yourself. Purpose goes beyond, things you love. Purpose goes beyond how you love yourself. Purpose is about you impacting the lives of others positively with the things you have got. You get me? So whether it's through your work, or through creativity, or through your craft, or through community involvement or community service, whether it's voluntary or not, you feel me? Whether you are driven by purpose or by actions, as far it feels meaningful, and you're less likely to feel empty or lost whenever you're doing that. That's what it means to be living with purpose. You feel me? Whenever you're doing anything and you know that that's in touch the lives of other people positively, that's about you living with purpose. Because when you're no more, or when you leave that place, or when you relocate, definitely people around there that you've impacted one way or the other will remember you that, man, Koda was here, man, bruh, he did it, bro was just a vibe, man. Whenever I was around, like, he taught us this, he made us, achieve this, the community had this, So people will be able to recount things that you did when you were around. That's the impact. That's the living with purpose. Because when you are no more now, the larger purpose speaks for you, and that larger purpose is people remembering you for your good deeds or for your impact. You feel me? That's why I see years and years and years. People like, Jesus Christ, King David, Moses, Joshua, Job, King Solomon, people that did, historical things. They can't really be forgotten because they did things that impacted the lives of people and went beyond just people. Their names, were written in history. That's the living with purpose, impact. You feel me? And that way to know if you're on the path to fulfillment is building strong and positive connections. Like I always say, people need people in this life. You can't really do it by yourself, you need people. So humans are social beings, yes. And fulfillment is often deeply connected to the relationships we build. So surrounding yourself with supportive and uplifting people I mean friends, family, mentors, this creates a sense of belonging and helps you feel understood, or helps us feel understood, because meaningful connections add depth to our life. It gives us people that we can share our journey with. It gives us people that we can learn from, and gives us people that we can support in return. Because in this life it's about just like your palms rubbing each other, just like two edged swords, sharpening themselves, or two irons sharpening themselves. You feel me? You need people to sharpen you so you can sharpen them as well. So building strong and positive connections is another way that can help us live, a life of fulfillment, or be on the path of fulfillment. Because that way, you have a support system, and you as well, you're a support system to another. And being a support system to another is like an impact to another person. So by that, that's like living on the path of fulfillment, or towards fulfillment. Another aspect is embracing growth and resilience. You feel me? Now in life, one thing I would always say is that challenges makes life more meaningful. Without challenges, life wouldn't be meaningful. Without challenges, you wouldn't understand what it is to be successful. But when you go through challenges, and you scale through, when you go through obstacles and you scale through, when you're running 100-meter hurdles, and you jump over the hurdles and you come out, the Olympic champion, you be like, yeah, I did it, man. Be very much happy because your trials, your sweats, your early morning drills, not in vain. For me, those are challenges, that made this like you passing through the fire to become that gold, beautiful bar or that jewelry. You get so embracing growth and resilience is on that path to fulfillment. And one thing you should understand is that the path to fulfillment isn't always smooth. It involves challenges, like I said, it involves setbacks, it involves moments of doubt because there are times that you're cut out of the ball, you be like, bro, am I really? Am I really? Most times, silence all those little crazy voices that comes and tries to tell you that you are not worth it. Come on, you're worth it. Come on, you're something. Come on, you're a geo. Come on, there's greatness in you. So whenever all those small, stupid, and crazy voices comes to your head, make sure for you to remind yourself that you're cut out for it. Make sure you remind yourself that you're worth it. Make sure you remind yourself that you're worthy. Make sure you remind yourself that you're great. Make sure you remind yourself that the world needs you. You feel me? Make sure you remind yourself that you're diamond. Make sure you remind yourself that you're light to the world. Make sure you remind yourself that you're salt of the earth. If not, if you allow that small little voice, like overshadows or overcomes or takes the higher part of you, bro, you may miss it. So the path to fulfillment comes with all these things, and fulfillment comes from embracing these challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than seeing them as failures. That's where resilience comes in, which is the ability to bounce back from hardships, which is very much essential because there are times that things wouldn't go as planned or things wouldn't go as expected. But then when you're a resident, you can bounce back from anything. It helps you stay committed to your path even when things get tough. Because tough times never last, but tough people do. So when you show the tough times that bro, I'm tougher than you, you're the plane. You feel me? The tough times will bow and you'll be able to like scale through, making your achievement feel even more rewarding. So embracing growth and resilience is another way to stay on the path to fulfillment. Another way which is very essential is practicing gratitude. I say this every night on my live stream. Practicing gratitude is very essential. It's an essential part of fulfillment. Appreciating the present moment. Never live in the past, bro. The past is dead and gone. It has gone. It has gone for life. There's no way you can't go to the past. Leave the flash that we are watching. You can never go to the past. The only way you can go to the past is when you're stuck, when you're not ready to move forward. And when you're ready to move forward, you're just like limiting yourself in a very large way, bro. So leave the past. The past is dead and gone, and let the future be, bro. Live in the present. Appreciate the present moment because that fact, the present constitutes the future. That means the future is now. So whatever you're doing in the now, that's what will, determine how tomorrow would unfold. Tomorrow, I mean future. So appreciate the present and live in the present. And by practicing gratitude, you learn to find joy in the small things and stay grounded. You don't need to like win like the lottery or like I think like $74 billion before you feel like you can be grateful. Nah, the small things, you can just like be hydrated and like drink a bottle of water and be like, bro, thank God for that man, thank God for life, man. It could be the little things, you feel me? It doesn't mean you have to like settle, you feel me? But recognize the progress you have made and the blessings you have because no matter what you're going through, if you can just like take a pause and reflect on the things, you realize a lot of blessings that can't be quantified. You realize a lot of good things that's happened to you that can't be quantified. And when you stay grateful, it will be easier for you to overcome and go through whatever challenge it is. Gratitude helps you avoid that constant choosing the next or chasing the next big thing and allows you to enjoy the journey. There's some persons that do like win an award right now and they'll be like, okay, bro, what's next? What's next? What's next? I know people be expecting what I'll do next. Jesus Christ. You have not even celebrated yourself. You have not even celebrated the win. You have not even gone back to your room and say, God, thank you for this award. Thank you for this win. Thank you for I know my progress, my struggles, my everything, my late night. Thank you. Thank you. You haven't even celebrated that one. You're already saying, bro, what next? You're already chasing, you're already saying what's the next big thing. You're already saying what am I going to Abba. Take a chill pill, man. Life is meant to be lived, and you can only live life when you enjoy and appreciate the present. That will allow you to enjoy the journey, because life is a journey, it's not a destination. So stop looking for the next big thing, the next big thing, the next big thing, and enjoy the process and celebrate your progress. You feel me? And last but not the least, balance passion with rest. Yes, I know you are passionate about something. I know you are passionate about your craft. I know you are passionate about your art, but don't forget health first, life first. So balance passion with rest, because fulfillment requires rest. Even after God created the world in 6 days, on the seventh day, what did he do? He rested. He saw what he had done, and he saw he said it was very good. So balance passion with rest. Yes, you're doing well. Yeah, you're successful. Yes, you're progressing. But have you rested? Yes, you are being celebrated. Yes, you're nailing it. Yes, you're clearing, office goals, and the targets. But try rest. You feel me? Try rest. Yeah, so it's easy to get consumed by ambition, but true fulfillment comes from a life that includes rest. True fulfillment comes from a life that includes relaxation, and true fulfillment comes from a life that includes enjoyment as well. This balance now, it prevents burnout, and it keeps you motivated. Reminding you that yes, so fulfillment is about the whole of your life, not just one part of it. That's one thing you need to understand. Fulfillment is about the whole of your life, not just one part of it. So don't allow one part to constitute the whole. There are a lot of other parts of your life, and fulfillment entails every part of your life. Hi Edmond, you're back. Shout out to you. You're welcome. How are you? Hope you had a nice day in school, and hope you had a nice day. You came around. We are almost done. I was just about to like give my summary, but then notwithstanding, nevertheless, you can still get one of the things. So, in summary of what I'm trying to say, on the path to fulfillment, it's not just about a single destination. Like I said, life is a journey, purpose is a journey, and the path to fulfillment is a journey as well. So, it's not just a single destination, but an ongoing journey. And this journey entails you aligning who you are with how you live. It's about pushing your purpose, it's about building meaningful relationships, and it's about overcoming challenges and cherishing each moment. I'll say that again. It's about pushing your purpose, it's about building meaningful relationships or connections, it's about overcoming challenges and cherishing each moment, no matter how the moment may be, but realizing that every moment constitutes for the whole. You get, so fulfillment is a state of being where you feel that your life has meaning, where you feel that your life has purpose, and where you feel that your life has joy, where you know that you are not just existing, but you are truly living. Now, a lot of people out there, they are just existing the fact that, bro, they are just going about their life. They're not prioritizing rest, they're not prioritizing self-reflection, they're not giving themselves time to rejuvenate, they're not giving themselves time to like re-energize, to like re-strategize, to like enjoy the moment, to like celebrate their wins, to like enjoy a moment with friends and family. you know they are just going through and through. The only person that goes through and through is the devil. You have to rest. You feel me? And the only way you can prioritize rest is when you truly live, instead of just existing. So instead of being a number in the world, be a factor, because when you're a factor, you are a meaning. You'll be able to impact lives. People can't just say, okay, one, two, three, and you're number 100. I'll be like, okay, let's go to 101 now. Because when they read you 100, be like, okay, 100, okay, yeah, 100, it counts for something. So don't just be a number, be a member, be a factor. I don't know if that makes sense, but I think it does. Don't just be in the world and just exist. Truly live. When I say be a member and be a factor, factor is that you're touching lives. A member is that yes, you're a member of a family and you have friends in your life that you're also touching their lives positively. And you're a member of a community that also impacting, which is the larger purpose. So don't just be a number in the world which is existing. Be a member and be a factor. Live. That's my summary. You feel me? I had a nice day at school, but my teacher, your teacher what? I don't know. Wait, I don't know your teacher. Like, what happened? Sorry about that, man, bro. I don't know if it's died. You said sorry, man. All right, guys. I think with these, we've come to the end of tonight's session on the path to fulfillment, and tonight's session on life and purpose. In the name of the Father and of the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. I hope you had a nice session, and I hope you learned, one or two things. Because me speaking, I did, and some of the things I said, I didn't plan to say them. Some of the things I said are not even in my notes, but as the Spirit leads. So, and that's on that in Jesus 100%. So bless up, guys. I never actually forget. If you didn't get anything at all in tonight's session, please ensure you leave. You know, this life is just one. The time will come when will be no more. So for your time being, while you're still present, make sure you leave. Make sure you do those things that gives you joy. Make sure you do those things that make you happy. Never feel you are too old to do things that make you happy or things that gives you joy. That's one of the mistakes that we make. That fact, the happiest you can be is when you ignite that kid in you. That's the happiest you can ever be. So if it means igniting the kid in you to live a life of happiness, not just happiness, I don't like happiness, to live a life of peace and a life of joy, please rekindle it. Don't feel you are too old, don't feel you are too mature to do those things that make you happy, or to do those things that make you, fulfilled, or to do things that make you satisfied. As some of us, there are some things we like to do, but because of our friends, we'll be like, oh, boy, you don't grow past this now, or you have outgrown this now. And you will be like, I've outgrown it, Jerry. For what? Please. If he's playing on the sand that he loves to play on the sand that will make you happy and you're married, use scopes. Just carry your children. Just carry your children and go to the beach, and play on the sand. Whatever it is that makes you happy, please never neglect that for any reason. As I said, never compromise your values and never compromise your peace for any reason, man. So if you didn't get anything into this live session on the path to fulfillment, please ensure you leave. Don't just exist. Ensure you do those things, that brightens you up. Ensure you do those things that keeps you in a state of flow. That you can do things that you can even like spend like 6, 7, 12 hours, and you don't even know that time has gone or time has passed. That's one of the ways of living a life of satisfaction, and by that it will be easier for you to impact the lives of others. You feel me? Bless up, guys, and don't forget to cultivate gratitude as a lifestyle. It's very essential. Gratitude keeps us in check. It helps us recognize the good things even during the bad times, and helps us stay grateful to God as well, to God mostly, and helps us recognize the good people in our life and helps us appreciate them. By that way, it increases the intimacy and bond we share. So bless up, guys. Wherever you're watching from, wherever country, wherever continent, shout out to you. Oh shit, bless up, guys. I love you guys so much. Please say it back. I wouldn't just say I love you, and guys will just leave it like a disco like that now. Say it back, come on. All right, that was me, guys. I said it back. Bless up. My teacher, she has a dog. Is going to die tomorrow. How do you know the dog's gonna die tomorrow? That's kind of crazy. Well, I'm sorry about that, Edmond. I'm really sorry, and I'm sorry about your teacher's dog. You know, a dog can be one of the best friends of man. Sometimes some people cherish dogs more than humans. Because humans can have some kind of beef or some kind of issues, but your dog, no matter what, your dog will still come back to you, stuff like that. So I'm sorry about your teacher, and I'm sorry about our dog. Yeah, sad. I'm sorry about that, man. But on the brighter side, it is well. Everything will work for our good. You know, so I know she would have had like a relationship, or a kind of relationship with her dog. Because I understand. I know that kind of feeling. I've lost my dog before. Dogs, not just dogs. So I understand, and I'm sorry, Edmond. My regards to your teacher. Everything will be calm and everything will be good. So, bless up, guys. Thank you for coming through tonight's session. Never forget to leave. If you're wherever you're watching from, if it's night where you're right now, same where I am right now. So, have a good night. Sleep good, sleep healthy and strong. Wake up, sleep like a baby. Wake up healthy and strong. If it's morning where you are right now, go out and exhale. I mean, lines fall in pleasant places for you. If it's afternoon where you are right now, stay safe, stay calm, stay collected, stay hydrated. Do mind your business and live a life of love and kindness, guys. That's one of the best ways of living a life of impact and purpose. Because when you show people love, that love comes back. When you show people love, that love becomes a memory. When you show people love, that love becomes something that it can remember you for, or remember you by when you're not around. When you're kind to people, because you don't know what people are going through. So an act of kindness goes a long way. An act of kindness can be repeated even 20 years later. You feel me? And that's an impact, and it's positive, and that's a path to fulfillment. Because when you someone comes like 20 years later and tells you, bro, in year 2024, you did so thing for me, I can't forget. I've been looking for you, I just want to say thank you. I don't want to tell you that right now I'm doing so well, and I would love to give you, $50,000. Don't that sound so nice? And that's an impact. So that's one of the best ways to live in a life of fulfillment. So bless up, guys. See you tomorrow, same time, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. on Love and Relationship. Come through, let's have fun. Please leave a like on this video, please and please. If you're an existing viewer, shout out to you. If you're a new viewer, first time, shout out to you. I appreciate you all. Please, leave a like. If you're new time, please subscribe, and yeah, stay active. Very soon, this live streaming daily will be coming to an end very soon. And I'm grateful to you guys, for being with me from day one. I think this is the 142nd, bro. That's huge. And I give all the glory to God. It's not about my power, it's not me. Because sometimes I come on very tired and I still have to come on live. So I'm grateful to God, and I'm grateful to you all, steadily and consistently coming through, you know, every night. I'm grateful. And very soon I'll resume my social experiment videos and public videos, and I'm rooting for you guys, to keep supporting me and watching them. So I can delete all my copyrights videos, and reapply for my monetization. So bless up, guys. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. It's your boy Koda, and you know the vibes. And this is live streaming daily right about now. We outside. We outside. All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Bless up right about now. Peace out. Stay blessed. Stay chasing. Stay successful. Stay fulfilling. Keep putting in the hard work. Keep putting in the smart work. Keep believing. And definitely come out successful. I'm rooting for you. I believe in you. God loves you. God loves you best. Stay blessed. Peace and love. Peace and love and prosperity throughout November. God bless you guys. Have an amazing night. Have an amazing morning. Have an amazing afternoon wherever you are. And have a special tomorrow and a blessed tomorrow, which is Wednesday. Bless up, guys. Peace and love and prosperity. Please don't forget to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're a new viewer. If you're an existing, oh shit. Shout out to you guys. I'm grateful. Right about now. Yeah, outside. All right. Peace out, guys. Peace and love. Bless. See you same time tomorrow, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Or Love and Relationship. We've come to the end of tonight's session. In the name of the Father, Son, and the